Hi everyone, welcome to another Clare Compares. I've just got two sets today and they're not dupes at all. This is very much just a comparison. The first three that I've got to look at, I've thought there are similarities. They're nothing like each other in terms of dupes, but they all have this silvery foil iridescent base with glitters. So they've all got different types of glitters, but I have thought that each of them, this was the one that I got first, and I remember seeing Polish Pony do her Essie, going through her Essie collection, and she mentioned on a silver platter, and I thought, oh, they compare quite well, but obviously this one is more blue and this has got the silver gold. And then this one here is Polish Me Royalty, ha ha ha. So I wanted to, from the Worst Heroes Ever collection, for the Suicide Squad film. So I wanted to just compare the three for the base and the glitters. So this will be one set, and then I've got a couple of blues that I've mentioned recently that I wanted to compare. So let's start with the Cuccio. And this is Cuccio Illumination. And straight away, as soon as you put it on the swatch wheel, you can see that iridescent base. It's very fine. And this polish definitely needs to be built up, but you can see that shimmer there already underneath. So that's quite a fine one, but with the blue glitters. Let's have a look at on a silver platter. I think this one is probably more comparable to the Polish Me Royalty, and that this Illumination by Cuccio just stands a bit more on its own. Well, I don't know. This is still, yeah, it's because of the blue glitters. There is a comparison there, so it's the base is very different though, so the glitters are similar in these two, but the base on this one is much more iridescent. The base on this one, although they both have that silver foil base, but this one is more silver gold. Yeah, you see that. And also this one, there's something about on a silver platter, the blue glitters in it, just they're holographic, that's why. I've just realised that's why the light seems to bounce off them, but I love this and I'm so pleased that Polish Pony enabled me to get this one. So let's have a look at the last one that I want to compare with, which is the Polish Me Royalty. So that's a bit of a surprise. These two are more comparable with around the glitters than I thought, and I think this one is just slightly more complex than the other two, and the glitters are definitely finer in this. There are bigger glitters in it, but there's a lot of fine glitters as well, and you get again that silver foil iridescent base, but this one here, it's not just got the blue glitters, it's just crazy with holographic shredded glitters, just everything in there. So we will come back and have a closer look, but I just wanted to compare those three because I've been kind of comparing them to each other, and then finally having all three together, I thought it'd be, and I've mentioned it a few times, so I thought we could have a closer look at those three. And the other two is just one more set that I want to do this time, and this is two, again, not dupes, but they're two like bright blue, cerulean blue. This is Glitterbaby Ken. And this one here is the one that I mentioned it was comparable to, which is Asscher blue, if you can see it, yeah, Asscher blue. And I think it was Kat possibly who mentioned, or Hayley maybe, in the comments, that this is the one that I was talking about, and you're absolutely right, it is. So I wanted to just compare the two. I think the shades will be different, but just to see what this shimmer looks like. So we'll start with Ken. And what I'll do as well at the end of the video, I've been trying to improve my editing a little bit more and using the laptop rather than just the phone. So where I can and where I've got them, I'll put swatches of me wearing any of the polishes that I mentioned. So that's Ken in one coat. Lovely, smooth, glossy. Try not to pay too much attention to this nail. I was wearing I Saw, You Saw, We Saw, Warsaw, and it just completely stained my already raggedy cuticles. But what I'm actually wearing today is this beautiful periwinkle, kind of bluish lavender, and it's got this really pretty glitter, so it's that balance of delicate and glitter at the same time. You can't see in this light, but they're actually holographic with bigger blue and silver. And this is Frozen from my Glitterbaby Nails haul, and that's in the mini size. Yeah, really, really, really pretty. Kind of surprise favourite from that haul. Let's go back to the Model Zone. I've got a feeling this is going to be not as opaque as the Glitterbaby. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's definitely not as opaque. It's more of a crelly formula, I would say, and not as easy to apply. Not bad though. That's just the first coat. And can you see the shimmer in both? Yeah, you can. It's much more subtle in the Model Zone, and it's a little bit more pronounced, or quite a bit more actually, in the Glitterbaby. And I prefer this shade as well, I think. Okay, so I'm going to pause here. I'm going to put a second coat on, and we'll come back and have a closer look. Okay, we're back with two coats. I think they're still a little bit wet, but yeah, I think there is definitely a comparison here with the blue glitters, the Cuccio and on a silver platter, but definitely that base is different. So I think just worth justifying both. They look more comparable, I think, on the nail than they do in the bottle, because you can really see the pronounced difference in the base. But that's the Cuccio Illumination. That's the beautiful, look at those gorgeous blue glitters. It really does just look like fairy lights, on a silver platter by Asscher. Really unusual one, I think, for Asscher. I wish they'd do more like this. So I think these two are most comparable. This is Polish Me Royalty. Ha ha ha. Trying to get it a bit closer in focus. So you can see that, again, iridescent, much more complex silver foil base, and the glitters are much denser. This is two coats, so you might need, if you want a full coverage, probably 3. You'd get away with 2 here. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So just really unusual, really unique polish. It's looking more green there, but it's this kind of silvery blue, iridescent, multi-chrome shredded glitters. It's just gorgeous. So that's those 3. That's the Glitterbaby Nails Ken, which is definitely darker shade than the Model's Own. And the Model's Own, the glitters, the shimmer you can see, but it's much more dispersed than the Glitterbaby Nails. Yeah, the light again, let me just see. Don't know if that makes any difference. Yeah, I think you can see the difference in the shade, definitely. And you can see that underlying silver foil in these three. Okay, so that's, yeah, definitely not dupes, but worth comparing, I'd say. And I've mentioned all of them so many times and shown them separately. So let me know if you've got any that you would like me to compare, if I've got them in my collection. And thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.